Well, Global's hit hospital drama Nurses is all set to return for season 2 this winter with new high-stakes medical cases and, of course, romantic storylines.
Joining the cast this season is Riverdale star and Vancouver native Jordan Connor, who will play the charming and mysterious Mаттeo Рэya, and he joins us now. Welcome.
Hey, thanks for having me, guys.
Well, you know, we're always happy to have somebody who's charming and mysterious on the show, Jordan. So, listen, fans are so excited for you to join the cast for season 2. Were you a real big fan of the show, a big fan of season 1?
I had watched a few episodes of season 1. I didn't follow it necessarily religiously, but I've always really liked medical dramas, so I found it really interesting. But yeah, definitely excited to be a part of season 2.
We did some digging around and we found out that your character, Mаттeo, has a connection to the new boss, which is causing some problems with the nurses. So we have to ask, can you be trusted?
Yeah, I think that's definitely one of the main problems that Mаттeo is going to run through in the first couple episodes. He comes in as this new nurse who's in kind of cahoots with the new boss, and he does some really shady things to kind of help the hospital along. So he's doing it for good reasons, but the rest of the nursing staff isn't so happy about him.
Yeah, one of those, by the way, that you get off on the wrong foot with is Grace, who is, by the way, played by your friend and Riverdale co-star Tier Scobie. Was it easy to kind of build a chemistry with her because of your friendship in real life?
Just terrible. No.
Yeah.
No, it was incredibly easy. I mean, I've known her for almost, I think, 7 years now, and so we built like a pretty good friendship, and it was just very easy kind of going into working together for nurses. So it's been great. It's been actually fantastic.
What kind of prep work do you have to do to prepare for a medical drama like this? Does it feel like you're going through med school?
I wouldn't say that intense, but definitely quite a bit of preparation. I mean, definitely looking up as much medical information I can, the kind of process of becoming a nurse, what it takes to become a registered nurse in Canada, and also talking to people that I know that are nurses. I have a really good friend of mine who's a nurse in Vancouver, and I had a good long chat with her about her experience as a nurse, what her favorite parts about the job are, what her least favorite parts about the job are, the hours, the process of charting and all that kind of stuff. So just trying to get my hands involved as much as possible and know as much as I can about nursing.
Well, since you've done so much research, I got a little thing here with my neck I wanted to ask you about if I could, Jordan. No.
You're a real doctor.
Listen, not only do you have to get the medical lingo down, but talk to us about filming this season through the pandemic, which couldn't have been easy.
Yeah, it's definitely a challenge for sure, getting everything we need during this crazy time. I feel like set is a lot different now. We're working with smaller crews. Everyone's in full PPE at all times unless we're shooting a scene. So it's definitely very different. But everyone's taking as many safety precautions as we can to make sure that our filming goes uninterrupted, and everyone's really safe and really responsible. So it's good.
Will you be addressing the pandemic as part of the storyline in the season?
I'm not sure quite yet. I think there might be room for it near the end of the season. I'm not totally sure yet. The writers are kind of keeping that a big secret. But I think it would be an incredible topic to address on the show, and it would make for really good, really interesting television. I think people would want to watch that right now because of how affecting it is on everyone.
Absolutely, and the respect we've all got for our frontline healthcare workers. What a great opportunity to obviously spotlight their great work. Jordan, before we let you go, we also have to bring up Celebrity Drag Race because you did such an amazing job on that show. No surprise that you ended up winning. First off, what was it like to be on Celebrity Drag Race?
It was an amazing experience. I mean, I had no idea what was going to happen going into it. I hadn't really watched RuPaul's Drag Race before, but going on the show and meeting everybody and having the experience of dressing up in drag was one of the most incredible experiences I've ever had. It was a ton of fun, it was so new and different and interesting that I definitely do it again. It was great.
All right, well, listen, I've done that several times on this very program. So we thought, first off, we'd put up this picture. Here's one time I was in drag. Can you identify for us, Jordan? Do you know the celebrity I was dressed up as here?
Oh, Kim Kardashian?
I'll take that. That's good. That's when I recreated Adele's Hello.
Oh, Adele's Hello.
Yes. So, since you're so good at this, can you critique that performance for us? Is there anything I could be doing better?
I think a little more sashaying and voguing would definitely help that performance along.
All right. In that order, more sashaying and then voguing?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then voguing. Yeah, you can switch it up. Yeah, get creative, you know?
All right. Well, season 2 of Nurses premieres this winter on Global. Jordan, so good to catch up with you. Thanks so much for the time.
Thanks for having me, guys.